Hi, my name is Renee, and I wanted to share with you today Chandra Namaskar. That's the Sanskrit for Moon Salutations. During the full moon, it's really good to practice Moon Salutations instead of Sun Salutations. Why is that? Our Sun Salutations we usually practice to get the energy of the sun for the rest of our journey. Moon Salutation is a more reflective practice that we're going to do in order to let something go. What is that is no longer serving you at this moment in your life? Maybe it's persons, maybe it's specific persons, maybe it's specific situations, or maybe just emotions. Maybe you're feeling too stressed, maybe you're feeling anxiety, maybe you're feeling a lot of worries, maybe you're having a lot of worries, and maybe that's something that you want to let go. So during this practice, we're going to go each movement, each breathing, but it's a slow and reflective practice. You go as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable with it. That's a wonderful thing about yoga. And you can practice in any full moon of the year. This sequence that I'm sharing with you is the one that I practice, is the one that I incorporate in my practice. Now, there are different variations that you might find if you are eager and do some research. Okay, let's get your mat, let's get your blocks, let's get your straps or any props that you know that you might need. I'm going to present the postures first with the names, and then we're going to go through a flow. All right, so when you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat. Sit yourself comfortable and raise your arms. Do some side stretchings, right and left. Bring your hands on top of your knees and start rolling your head to your right side. Nice and slow. Keep your shoulders down and relax. Whenever you're facing down, slowly stop and switch your direction. Go to your other side. Try to keep your mouth and your teeth relaxed here. When you're facing down, slowly stop again. Let's do a few cat and cows from the sitting position. On your breathing in, chest forward. On your breathing out, spine around. Go back with your spine in the center and start drawing a circle with your spine. Allow the shoulders to relax and try to keep your sitting bones grounded. Let's begin. Moon salutations will run from right to left, so it's better if you place the mat like I have it, facing me. And I'm going to work in a mirror for you. So please stand up and go to the right edge of your mat. Separate your feet as wide as your hips. Breathe in, raise your arms, interlace your fingers, and do side stretching to your left, side stretching to your right. And the same impulse that you bring with you is the impulse that you're going to allow you to open your left foot. Breathe in, go to your goddess pose. Breathe out, bring your hands together. Breathe in, go to your 5-point start. Breathe out, transition to your Virabhadrasana B. Go to your reverse warrior. From there, put your left leg straight and go all the way down to your Trikonasana or triangle pose. Remember, you can always place the block here to reach better the posture, or place your hand on top of your tibia bone. Now, rotate to face completely your left side, square your hips and fall forward in Parvottanasana. Check that your shoulders and neck are far apart. Readjust your back leg and bend your front knee, knee over your ankle. Activate the muscles of your back leg. This is a low lunge. Now rotate to Skandasana. Still be careful with your knee not passing your toes, and sweep your right arm up to the sky like if you were saying hi to the moon. We transition through Malasana, yogi squat, all the way towards your right side. From there to your low lunge on your right side, and from there straight to forward fold or Parvottanasana with your hips square. Pretend you put tension with both legs. Sweep your left arm up to the sky. Check that your hips are in, and again, be aware of activating your gluteus and your leg muscles. All the way to your reverse warrior and all the way to your warrior 2. From here, go to your 5-point start and goddess pose. Bring your body weight towards your left side stretching there, side stretching to the inside of your mat. And this is how we finish half of the round. We're going to continue to finish the full round. Breathe in, raise your arms, side stretching to the inside of the mat, side stretching to the outside of the mat. Now remember, this is the body weight, the impulse that you're bringing with you and doing your standing crescent pose is the one that's going to help you to open now your right foot, bend your knees to the goddess pose, to the 5-point star, to the warrior 2, reverse warrior. Put your front leg straight all the way to Trikonasana or triangle pose. Pivot your back foot and readjust again. Readjust every time that you need to. Fall forward in Parvottanasana. Runner's lunge here. Face the front of the mat to Skandasana. Sweep your arms, say hi to the moon. Sweep your arm through Malasana all the way to Skandasana on your left side. Runner's lunge here. Let us step to Parvottanasana or forward fold. Square your hips. Be aware of what you're doing. Triangle or Trikonasana on your left side. Bend your knee, go to your reverse warrior. Warrior 2. And we meet again in the 5-point star. Face forward, face the screen. Go to your goddess. And bring your body weight all the way towards your right leg. Crescent pose again, and this will be a full round. We're going to continue just with this little cues. Breathe in, raise your arms. Crescent pose with your side stretch. Open to your goddess pose. Breathe in, 5-point star. Go to your Virabhadrasana B. Go to your reverse. All the way down to Trikonasana. Pivot your back foot. Go to Parvottanasana or forward fold. Runner's lunge. Skandasana. Sweep your arm. Breathe. Go through Malasana to your other side. Skandasana here. Runner's lunge. Parvottanasana, forward fold, square your hips. Trikonasana, triangle pose, keep your hips in. Go to your reverse, warrior 2, 5-point star, goddess. Breathe and bring your feet together and go to the left to finish half of the cycle. Breathe in, hands together in front of your heart, and let's begin again. Crescent pose. To your right, to your left. Open to your goddess. Start feeling like a goddess. 5-point start. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. All the way to Trikonasana or triangle pose. Parvottanasana, forward fold. Runner's lunge. Sweep your arms to Skandasana. Malasana going through. Skandasana on the other side. Runner's lunge. Breathe, readjust, forward fold, Parvottanasana. Trikonasana. Sweep your right arm. Bend your knee, reverse warrior, warrior 2, or Virabhadrasana B. Pivot your foot, face the screen, goddess pose. Crescent pose to the right, to the left. Come back to your center, hands in front of your heart. One more full round, crescent pose, right and left. Open to goddess, to 5-point star, warrior 2, reverse warrior, Trikonasana, Padavottanasana, square your hips, runner's lunge, start facing the screen, go to your Skandasana, Malasana, and Skandasana on the other side. Runner's lunge, Padavottanasana, forward fold, Trikonasana or triangle pose, reverse warrior, warrior 2, 5-point star. Breathe in and breathe out in your goddess. Bring your body weight all the way to the left and go with your crescent pose side to side. Second half of the full round, go to your crescent pose, open to goddess, breathe, 5-point star, warrior 2, reverse warrior, all the way down to triangle or Trikonasana. Pivot your back foot, fall forward, square your hips, Padavottanasana, runner's lunge, Skandasana, sweep your arms like if you were running, floating on water, runner's lunge, Padavottanasana, forward fold, triangle or Trikonasana, keep your hips square in, reverse warrior, warrior 2, 5-point star, goddess pose, and all the way to your right side of the mat with your crescent pose. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Take your time, keep a meditative state. Close your eyes for a few moments and observe. Observe the body, any sensations. You can get into a sitting meditation or lie on your back to stay in a shavasana with your feet together and your knees apart. Placing your hands on top of your hips, index and thumbs together in a diamond shape to bring more energy to our sacral chakra, connected with the moon, with the change, with the feminine energy. Here's where I'm going to let you go. You can stay in your meditation as long as you feel comfortable with it. This is a great moment to reflect. Namaste. Enjoy your full moon.